As you may know, we have a lot of items that have been found in the code for Prodigy that just have not been released yet to the full public. So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at each and every item that has been leaked that has not been released yet. This includes hats, outfits, wands, boots, buddies, furniture items, and pets. I am also going to be trying to predict how these items will enter the game with each one. And also, I'm just basing this off of if any item has not been released to the full public, like it has never been obtainable to everybody in Prodigy, well, not including members / non-members, but like if people can get it, such as beta testing, if people have not been able to get it outside of beta testing, then it is one of these items on this list. So let's get into it, starting with all of the leaked hats. This is not going to be in any particular order, but we'll start off with this hat right here, the Robin Hood hat. Fun fact, this hat was actually created sometime in 2018 and has never been released in Prodigy. A couple months back, it was added to the code, added to the game where hackers could get it, but it can only just be seen, it cannot be obtained. We just know that the hat's name is the Robin Hood hat, and that it was created sometime around 2018. This kind of looks like a Springfest hat, so it would be cool if it appeared in the Springfest shop next year, but that we'll have to see. That's my best prediction for this one. Next up, we have this hat right here. It looks like the hat counterpart to the camouflage outfit, so it would be called the camouflage hat, and this has not been released. I have no idea where it is because it has not been added to the game in any way, shape, or form, and I have no idea if this will ever get released. It might have been scrapped because of any reason, but I think it would have appeared in a member box by now if they were going to release it, but it still is possible for it to appear in the future. Then we have the science goggles. This has been added to the game, just it's unobtainable. It does not have a heart bonus, I believe, just like a bunch of these ones don't have bonuses, the upcoming ones I'm going to share. This is part of the scientist set that may be coming in a future arena season if Prodigy brings the arena back in the same format that it used to be in. We will have to see, and this same thing applies for the rest of the scientist set that I will go over later on in the video. Then we have the fall leaves clip. This is another unobtainable item that has been added to the game, but it is uncommon rarity, and it seems to be related towards the fall theme, but it hasn't been released yet. I think it would have been released by now if it was going to be coming out this year, so maybe it'll be out next year in the fall of that time. We will have to see. Maybe it will be for Pumpkin Fest, maybe a member box. We just don't know yet. Then we have the Mask of 9 Lives. This is believed to be one of the potential rewards for the beta test battle rewards system that was completely scrapped, and all of the items were made unobtainable. The rest of them I will go over in a little bit. But this is one of the ones that was not added when the rewards were added, but added later on. And I think that this hat could appear in the Starlight Festival shop. It makes sense to be in the Starlight Festival, and I hope we do see it in that shop when Starlight Festival finally happens next. Now we have the Dino Skull. This is one that was pretty recently added along with the other ones that were recently added a couple months ago. It has no icon yet, that has not been made, and the same goes with the rest of its set that I will be going over later in the video. And I think that this hat is going to be made obtainable in either a future arena season or that unused fossil shop that we can find in Lamplight Town. This is the Bunny Topper. It was another one of those beta test battle rewards that was never fully released, and hopefully this will get added, of course, along with the rest of them. Some of the items have been added already, so we can assume that the rest are going to make their way to the game eventually. But no matter how hard I think, I cannot find a way that this one will best fit into the game. Maybe a member box. I am actually going to group the Bunny Topper along with the Satellite Visor, the White Onion Helm, the Red Onion Helm, and the Peaceful Moon Mask. These were all items from that beta test battle reward system, and all of them I don't really know how they could be implemented into the game currently, but I'm sure Prodigy will find a way in the upcoming future. Now we are going to move on to the outfits. There are very few outfits, so let's quickly go over them. First, we have the Science Armor. I already went over the Science Goggles, and the same things apply for the Science Armor. Then we have the Frog Wizard outfit. This used to be obtainable through beta testing on the updated Archives wheel. That has since been scrapped, and this item has not been in the game for quite some time. It really needs to be. I've already discussed this in the past, but it has to be added somewhere to the Academy. Either update the Archives wheel or add it to the shop. I don't really care, we just need it, and the rest of it's set in the game. Lastly, for the outfits, we have the Fossil Armor. The same thing goes for this one as I said for the Dino Skull. Get ready because we have a lot of wands to cover. Let's start off with the Atom Wand. This is the wand part of the Scientist set, and of course the same thing goes for it as the rest of the set. Then we have the Frog Wizard Wand. This goes along with the Frog Wizard outfit. Of course, the same thing applies to what I said with the Frog Wizard outfit. And then we have the Pink Bubble Wand. This was a random wand that was added for an unknown reason completely. It could be for a future member box. I really have no idea. My best guess is a future member box, since the regular bubble wand came in a member box as well, even though that is now obtainable from Summerfest. Then we have the Parasol Wand. I believe this was one of the beta test battle rewards, and this one could be obtainable in a future member box because they really could start putting these in member boxes. They just have not yet, so we don't really know what they're going to do, but it could also be added to a shop sometime in the future. Then we have the Teddy Bear Axe. This one was one of the newer added rewards that seem to be from that beta test battle system. It looks a lot like the Royal Bear Axe, which I will go over in a minute, and I really don't know where this is going to go. Next, we have the Cactus Club. I think this could be obtainable in that fossil shop one day, or maybe just Dino Dig Oasis if they add it to the shop sometime in the future. I don't know, we'll have to see, but I believe this was another one of those rewards as well. Then we also have the Luminex Claw, which kind of the same thing goes for it. It could be obtainable in the fossil shop or Dino Dig Oasis. I have no idea, or it just could be a member box. It is based on Luminex, so who knows. Here we have the Firebird Wand, and I'm going to go ahead and group it up with the Earthbird Wand. These are the fire and plant counterparts to the Icebird Wand, which was a teacher reward. So if I had to guess, both of these are going to be upcoming teacher rewards as well. Then we have the Mystic Bubble Wand. I have absolutely no idea what this thing is. It has just randomly been added in the past couple of months, and it has no icon whatsoever. You cannot see it anywhere, and we know nothing about it or when it is going to be obtainable. Here is the Amber Wand. This is believed to be the wand for the fossil set, like the Dino Skull and the fossil armor. So it actually has an icon, surprisingly, but it cannot be seen when worn. The same thing goes for this wand as the rest of the fossil set. And then I'm going to group together this last set of wands: the Royal Bear Axe, the Lantern Lance, the Harp Wand, the Selfie Stick, the Tablet of Carelessness, the Ebony Harp Wand, the Scissor Saber, the Thunderbuster, the Sage Edge, and the Doom Tree. These were all supposed to be rewards for that beta test battle system, and they were all scrapped and have not been obtainable in the game since that 1 week where that system was in play. And all of these could be added to the game in various ways, such as member boxes, maybe teacher rewards, or anything of that sort. Of course, we will have to see on all of it, but I would like to get all of these wands, of course. The next thing that we have to go over is some boots. Let's start off with the science boots. These are the boots to the scientist set. So the exact same thing that I said about the rest of the scientist set goes to these boots as well. These are the Frog Wizard shoes. This is the boots counterpart to the rest of the Frog Wizard set. Just like the outfit and wand, we really need this in the game. It was from the archives wheel. I already said that about the outfit and the wand. So, long story short, we just need this in the game. Then I'm going to group together the Sparkle Slime boots and the regular slime boots. These were both rewards from that same battle rewards system, and I think that they could feasibly be added to the Pumpkin Fest shop, but that is already past this year, so who knows? They might be added in future member boxes or to a different shop. We will have to see. Then we have the Fossil Footwear, which is the boots counterpart to the rest of the Fossil set. The same thing that I said about that set goes to the boots as well. And then we have the boots counterpart to the camouflage outfit and the camouflage hat that I went over earlier. This is the same thing goes to this with the hat. We don't know really anything about it. It was pretty recently found earlier this year, but it has not been added to the actual game to be seen yet. So we don't know if it will be added in a future member box or anywhere else or not. Now let's go over all of the buddies that have been leaked. First up, we have the Snow Ermine. This one has never been obtainable, but it was supposed to be obtainable from Crystal Caverns. It recently got itself a new description, and I think that eventually it will get added to the Crystal Caverns, but Prodigy is going to have to take the priority to do that. We don't know when that is going to happen, but this is definitely coming to Crystal Caverns if it does become obtainable. Then we have this buddy that seems to be a potion flask. It seems to have been supposed to have been part of the science arena season that never happened, the same one that was going to have the scientist set. And we don't know if this is ever going to be an arena season, but I sure do hope that this buddy is added in some way, shape, or form. If it is with that arena season when it comes back, we will have to see. But I really like the look of this one, and hopefully it gets updated to be HD soon and added to the game, because some of these buddies, they're not added to the game like the rest of the equipment items were recently added a couple months ago. The buddies and furniture were not, so we don't know anything really about some of these ones. The same thing goes for this slime buddy. It looks really cool, and it looks like it was supposed to be part of that scientist arena season, and hopefully it does eventually happen. Then we have this light bulb buddy. It looks really good. It has never been added to the game, just like the rest of these, of course. Yeah, I don't know why I repeat that sometimes. And I think that this is going to be coming in a future member box or be a teacher reward. Then we have Stripey. This is a buddy that was part of the beta test battle rewards system. And I think that this is going to be obtainable in a future member box or maybe the pet store or something where it is added to the game. The same thing goes for the mini masked menace. This was also one of those rewards, and I think it is also going to be added in a future member box. Then we have the Chonky Cat. This one is a little bit different because we do know for a fact that this one is going to be coming in November 2023, later this month, as a teacher reward. This was confirmed not long ago, and we will be getting this quite soon this month. Then we have the Bookworm Buddy. This was on the archives wheel along with the rest of the Frog Wizard set. So if that is added, then this one needs to be added as well. I'll count this as part of the set. So the same thing goes for the Bookworm. And lastly, for the buddies, here we have this like saber-tooth cat looking buddy. It's like snow white, and it looks a lot like the saber-tooth cat that is actually a buddy in the game, but this is supposed to be coming in the December 2023 member box. We will get confirmation of that in a few days' time, but this one, yes, is coming in the December 2023 member box. Second to last, let's go over all of these furniture items. We will start off with the 3 that go along with the Frog Wizard set and Bookworm that were on the updated archives wheel in beta testing. These are the archives rug, the caged owl, and the stained glass window. The same thing goes for these furniture items that I said about the Frog Wizard set and the Bookworm. This right here can either be seen as an unused Arc of Light Arena trophy or the Arena trophy for the Scientist set. I'm not sure which one it is, but whether it is going to ever be added to the game or not is certainly a question. It depends on if it was scrapped or supposed to be added for the Scientist set. And if it was supposed to be added for the Scientist set, then it may be coming when that Scientist Arena season actually does come, if it does. Here we have what was supposed to be the Storm Warden chair for the Storm Tower, and this was of course never released since the Storm Tower was never released. The rest of the Storm Tower set, the Steamworks set, got added to the Sky High Values shop in Skywatch, so maybe if furniture gets added back to the shops, which I think the rest of it will, like all of the Warden chairs will return to those shops just as not Warden chairs anymore. Then most of the other items that we have here are just old beta test battle rewards that were released or never released, so let's go through them. The ones that we do know the names for are the Green Frog Chair, the Sight of Spring, the Scene of Summer, the Emblem of the Breaker, the Origami Sky Crane, the Origami Sky Dino, and I believe that is it. The ones that we don't know the names for are this variant of the Green Frog Chair. It's like a yellow spotted frog chair. We have the other 2 seasonal themed windows, one for fall and one for winter. And we have this interesting globe looking object that may or may not have been intended for this purpose. It may have been for the scientist arena season, we have no idea. But all of these are ones that could be added in any way to any part of the game. They could be in shops or teacher rewards or any of that sort of thing. Maybe member boxes, who knows. The future will show us though where and when these items will be added to be obtainable in Prodigy. The last furniture item that we have is this bear refrigerator. This goes along with that saber-tooth cat buddy because it is going to be in the December 2023 member box. Again, that will be confirmed in the next few days, but we already know that it's where it's going to be. Lastly, let's go over all of our currently unreleased pets. If you have made it this far in the video, that is absolutely amazing. First up, we have the 3 water gargoyles. Water Gargoyle 1, Water Gargoyle 2, Water Gargoyle 3. That's how they are called in the game right now. Of course, they are completely unobtainable, and there is no sign of them becoming obtainable in the near future, but we sure hope that they are going to be added quite soon, whether that be an ultimate member box or just added into the elemental areas. That is to be determined, but hopefully soon they will become obtainable. Then we have Stormy Squawks. This one was added to the pet book for no real reason in the past year, and it was just the unreleased pre-evolution of Stormy Tribeak, and whether this is actually ever going to be added is certainly questionable. They make it seem like it's going to be, but we never really know. Maybe it'll be added to be catchable in the wild. Who knows? We'll have to see. Lastly, we have our 4 upcoming mythical epics: the Ice Riptide variant, the Shadow Vegabloom variant, the Ice Buzzra variant, and the Astral Anon counterpart mythical epic. That's what we believe those to be, and that's what we know about them. We know that they are coming and are going to be released in upcoming months as mythical epics. And there we go. That is every leaked item in Prodigy. Every hat, outfit, wand, boots, buddy, furniture, and pets. What do you think about all of these upcoming items? Do you hope that they are all added into the game in the near future? And which ones do you want to see added where most? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments